Hi, hello,
Hello.
hi,
Hi.
hi. Hello from wherever you guys are right now in the world. Good night, good morning, good evening. I'm Khang. Well, my English name is Kristen, if that's easier for you guys. So today will be like an all English live stream because we're having two special guests from all the way from Canada. Right now I'm going live to tell you about like our amazing business partners from the digital business community that we're in right now. I would like to introduce to you Linda. Hi,
Hello.
Linda.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. This is actually our first time on
Mhm.
a meeting together, both of us. Yeah. Would you like to tell the audience where you're from, what's your name, and what are you doing right now? Yeah, I'd like just to give them, a picture about you.
Sure. Um, my name is Linda, and I'm from Saskatchewan, Canada. And I'm doing the digital business full time because in 2020, I worked in childcare and I was laid off. So now I have the free time. I joined a year after that. I looked for something, and I joined a year after that, and I'm able to time.
Great. That's the introduction of Linda. How about Tracy? Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, hello, I'm doing good. Would you like to, tell the audience a little bit about yourself? Also, the same thing, just to introduce your occupation, your name, where you're from, right?
For sure. So I'm Tracy. I live outside of London, Ontario, Canada, and I'm a mom of two young boys, and I live in the country. We have 5 goats, so that is our big whopping herd of 5. And I'm an elementary teacher, so that keeps us busy as well. And I'm doing this business part time as it gives us extra income to do all of the extra fun things that we want to do.
Great, wonderful. What are the goats' names? I'm wondering.
We have Trixie, Lucy, Daisy, and Waylon.
Oh, so the one on your on the picture on our thumbnail right now, like who is it? What's the name?
That
I'm
was
sorry?
Trixie.
Oh, see, that's cute. I saw the picture and I was like, I have to pick that one. That's really cute.
Good choice.
Yeah. So we'll get started right into our main part today. So it's the interview. So first off, I would like to, kick off with a just a really easy question, for both of you guys.
Mhm.
So what has brought you guys into this online digital business?
Do you want me to go first, Tracy?
It doesn't matter.
I talked first before. We can just keep rotating. um, what brought me to the digital business? Like I said before, I worked in childcare and I was an EA as well. I have 3 adult kids, and um, before that, I got to be a stay-at-home mom. And so while I did that, I did not work out of the home, and therefore I don't have a pension. But then I didn't have a crystal ball to foresee that I was headed for a divorce. So that happened, and then I went back to work, and then got laid off after a short time. So when I was looking, a lot of the world was losing their jobs. So while I was looking, I really couldn't find anything. So yeah, and I was looking online and saw a video and about this business, and yeah, it ticked all the boxes. I could stay at home and work from home and earn, work full time here, and yeah, it just fit right into what I was looking for.
Great. So what about you, Tracy?
So for me, I was teaching full time for 14 years, and we decided after we had a death in the family that we were moving closer to family, and we were moving back home from where I was raised. So I lost my full time career and came back here and started teaching on the supply list. But then, as we know, there was 2 years that we were not all the time in school all the time. So I needed something more. I needed extra. We needed more to pay our bills, pay off debt, do the extras for our kids, and now we're able to do that. So it fit all of my boxes. Like it checked all of my boxes, which is really great. It fits into my busy lifestyle with my boys, and it goes on the road with us. It runs with us, right? So it's amazing.
Yeah, that's why this, I've been told a lot that this model is like the most potential and like, it takes all the box for everyone.
Yeah.
Especially during the last year, our team has been growing really fast and a lot of members have joined in too. And also for me, like when I was looking for something that I could do online, because, I was moving back and forth a lot. So I had to find something that enables me to work from anywhere, while I still have, other jobs, other work at the same time. So like when I found this, I was like, bingo, this is it. So I had to join. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I can really relate to your stories.
Yeah.
So for the next question, so how did you, I mean, why did you choose to join this business? I mean, you guys have explained a little bit, but can you guys go into details about it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you want me to start this time, or do you want to go, Linda?
Sure. Yeah.
You start?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it checked all of my boxes, and we needed more. So there's so much out there that I looked through and had to figure out which was the right one for me. This is the one that I felt through my core that it was real. There's so many out there that you question, right? It's the internet.
Right.
But this one, I believed it was real, and it is. And it just, everything felt amazing about it. The community, people are supporting you 100% right from the beginning. They haven't even met you, and they're supporting you and they're cheering you on. And the video-based training, what other business can you start and get all of that training? And like it's just an incredible opportunity, and it just felt right. And I just had to jump in, and I saw what other people were accomplishing with this business, and I thought, well, why can't I? So here we are.
Yeah. That's
Lovely.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I'm similar with Tracy. Like I have kids, but mine are adult kids. And they still have needs. They still have, some are in university and some live away. Eventually they'll want to buy houses, so that was part of the thing. I'd like to be able to help them, eventually buy a house. But very similar to what Tracy said, I was looking for work and I wasn't having any luck finding anything and stumbled on a video. But I have been in other positions where you have to figure things out yourself, either online businesses or, in-person businesses. Sometimes, you have to try to figure things out on your own. And this, you don't. And Tracy mentioned the step-by-step video training is, couldn't be more detailed, couldn't be more perfect. And even if you're still, struggling or have questions, because I hesitated, I wasn't sure. I didn't feel like I was very tech savvy, but I've learned a lot. And we have coaches and mentors that you can reach out to and go, hey, how do I do this? Or like Tracy and I have never met in person, but we are, I would call her like a sideline sister or a business sister, because we do reach out to each other and help each other out. We cheer each other on, and it's like we praise each other, and yeah, it's like everybody, not just Tracy and I, but everybody. But yeah, we haven't met, but have all these things in common, and it's just a great community. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I can totally understand that too, because in our Vietnamese community in this business, like we're always online and we're like, oh, congratulations, cheer up, all of that. Like we give each other's praises, we give each other's comments and feedbacks for like literally everything. And
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes when they do offline meeting too, and that I feel like that's really cool about like
Mm-hmm.
this business, in specific and the internet in general too, because it connects everyone at once while like we're from like different places and we can still meet each other and that's like lovely. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
sometimes we say like that $149 was actually too much. Like it gives us too much within just like $149. We always say that because we get all the trainings, we get all the details about this business, we get to see all the people that inspires us every day. And like the mentor, the coaches, like they're always there for us, and I feel like that's really empowering.
That's
And when I first like saw the advertising on YouTube from my coach, uh I was like, how is one video so simple but makes people like feel so real, like just as Tracy said, it feels so real.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, and that's really odd because like once you see something online, you often assume that it's a scam or it's not valid, it's not legit. But like that one video made me feel really real. I feel like I could talk to her. I feel like I could connect to her. So I reached out, and that's how I got into this business. Yeah.
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 And I feel business is very unique because I feel like there's no competition in this business. Everybody is there to help you and build you up and support you. They're not like trying to do better than you. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really supportive. I love this community. I've been saying that and I have to say it again. So for the next question, I want to ask you guys that, um, okay, so when you first joined this business, I know you guys been quite experienced. I mean, at least more than me. You guys have been this for years. So did you meet any struggles or any difficulties at first?
Tracy. Sure.
So this right here was my biggest struggle. Being in front of the camera, being live for sure. I use social media to, like keep in touch with the odd friends and that kind of stuff. I wasn't big on it. I didn't use it much, and I never posted pictures of myself. The thought of doing a go live or doing something like this absolutely terrified me. And yet, here we are.
Look at you go now. Look at you.
Yeah. So I would think that would be my biggest thing to overcome. And I wasn't very tech savvy. Like a lot of I just wasn't. I could do the basic. So going through the training really I really used the training a lot, and it was so easy to follow. And I thought it would be like, how do I do this? And it wasn't, because you could watch the video, follow along with the video, and there you go, you're done. And move on to the next video. And so yeah, those would be my two biggest ones.
Yeah, I would agree. I would echo what Tracy said, that I didn't feel very tech savvy. I could do basic stuff like scroll on Facebook and do a few admin things or whatever, but yeah, definitely step by step with the video training. Absolutely. and it's there always. I want to say that too. It's always there. It's not like, okay, when you go through it, like some things, it's, only available for 30 days or something. It's always there. So you can always refer back to it. And
it's always,
they're all, yeah.
sorry.
No, there you were. See, we're on the same thought process here. It's always updated there because all social media it keeps changing and growing, and the back office, they're all on top of it. They're always updating it. So that's the beauty of it. You have that for a lifetime, and it's just, yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I may appear really young, but I'm also not a tech savvy too. Trust me on this because, uh, you know, as you said, the social media is always changing, the internet is always changing. So like at one point, I just stopped going on social media. I had TikTok, I had Instagram, I had Facebook on my phone, but like I rarely use them because at some
Yeah.
point I was feeling like, oh, this is too much for me for a day, because like I only have like really few times in the day to grow to scroll on my phone, and like every time it keeps updated, every time it keeps changed, I just, I got overwhelmed with that. So yeah, it's really ironic to see such a young person not being so tech savvy like this. But yeah, and also the training got me through a lot too. They keep
Mhm.
update. The fun part about that is that they always update. On like depends on the social media platforms we use, but yeah, that's like really helpful for me because I can never catch up with all those new things. So one thing that they always do is that they keeps updating, so that really helps me like step by step go through the training. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
very,
yeah, I mean, you already said how how you overcame all of your struggles. So we might want to skip that question. So okay, so to the next one.
sure.
How has this online business changed your lifestyle or changed as a person?
Mm. Do you want me to go, Tracy?
Doesn't matter.
Or do you want to go? Okay. I have one. So it changed my lifestyle because, like I mentioned before, I was divorced a while ago. I am now repartnered. My partner's Dave, and we like doing home renovations. So our goal was to eventually move in, buy a house together. So we had the freedom to renovate my house, and then the next year we renovated his house, and we sold both of our houses and bought a house together. And had we been working full time, I don't know. I don't know where we would be because we'd still be renovating and looking if we had to just do it on weekends because, it was quite busy. And I don't know, it sounds, strange or whatever to say, but the business has not only allowed, time freedom, but also has given me confidence because I was kind of the same as Tracy, nervous to talk, on video or online. And yeah, everybody just praises you and encourages you. So you just get the confidence, and that's great. And, gives you ideas of, how to do better or, how to improve. And so that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Confidence would be one of mine too. Even when I had
Yeah.
to talk at a staff meeting and present something. Sorry, Linda, were you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk at a staff meeting, I would break out in like a rash. And
Oh.
I don't have it anymore. It's
No.
gone.
Yeah.
And I'm doing live, right? Like huge. So I would say that would be one mindset, because this community is so positive. It has changed my mindset so very much, which is amazing. It has allowed us to, well, buy our goats and build a goat barn. It's allowed us to pay off debt, to start feeling like we're getting ahead finally, and to do those extra things with our kids. That's, what this business is allowing us. And that's with me doing it part-time. So
That's really nice.
it's incredible.
Yeah, it surely is. Yeah, for me, it doesn't just change my lifestyle, it changed my, I don't know, it changed literally everything. I feel like a whole, totally a new person right now. Even though I've only been this for a few months, but like it really changed a lot. I mean inside me and like even on the outside too. Like I seem to be like happier, more positive every day. And right now I know where to go when I feel down mood, right? Because before I would get swing really easily, like my moods. So like sometimes when I'm down, like I would just like lock myself up in a room and deal with all of those thoughts by myself. But like right now, I know where to go to get some help or get some advice. So like that's like what this business has given me and has helped me through the past months. So I feel really fresh. I feel really excited right now. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good. Good. Yeah. That's exciting. Yeah.
So what is your biggest gain from this business? What have you gained and like that you're most proud of?
Tracy?
My biggest gain would be like just having the extras and paying stuff off, and like I said, finally feeling like we're on the right path. And that's a huge relief. It's huge for us, and it affects us every day. And I think so, that financial part, but also like I was just saying about, and like how Linda mentioned, being more confident and stepping outside of my box and being proud that I have done that, and proud of what I'm accomplishing, and never thought in my wildest dreams. If you asked me 5 years ago if I'd be doing this, I'd say absolutely not. So right now, like that's huge. That's a huge win for me, and I celebrate it all the time.
Yeah, celebrate your success, even if it's like the smallest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And I would say the biggest win for me is the empowerment that I feel. Because, like I said, I was a stay-at-home mom, and then got divorced. So I didn't have that income. Like I didn't have a career or an income or a pension. And so I was wondering, like, what's going to happen? Like, where am I going to go from here? And now it's sort of like I see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's empowering. I can see, okay, this is the vehicle that's going to, be like, obviously we got a house together, and it's going to the little things like we'll be able to travel, which we love, but most importantly, I'm in my late 50s, and not putting away, not having a pension plan, that's scary. So now I can do that. Now we can put away for retirement and feel at ease. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people in this community has shared their struggle, shared their, like once they have hit rock bottom, and this business changed a lot of lives too. Like while they're on like all the way like deep down, but this, somehow they gained their strength back and became like stronger and stronger every day with this business, and they changed their life. That's like one thing I felt most inspiring once I got into the community. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of people can relate to y'all right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So for the last question, damn, it's already the last question. Yeah. So for this last one, what would you guys have to say for those who are, looking into this business but are still afraid to take actions right now?
Tracy, yeah, go ahead.
I would say I totally understand where you're coming from, because I was skeptical at first. But then, like I said, after doing my due diligence, everything just felt right. And I always say nothing changes if nothing changes. So if you're not happy with where you're at in life, then you need to do something about it to change. And it's, it's, we could have this live for an hour and a half, 2 hours, talking about all the amazing things of this business. It's just, you got to feel it in your gut and believe in it, and believe in yourself that you deserve it and that you are worthy of it, and go for it and make change happen. And I also say you have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Yeah.
So
That's a really nice saying. I would note that down.
Yeah, we write that down for sure. And I would say if you're fearful, that's a good thing, because how I say, if you're not afraid of something, then you're not growing, right? You're like you, Tracy, you were fearful of going on camera and definitely going live. But to get you out of the comfort zone, you had to grow. And so, right? And if you're not afraid, then you're not growing. And one thing, I hear this so much from so many people. If they hesitated to go in and then they decided 6 months later or a year that they wish they had started when they first heard about it. And when I was, like I said, my kids are adults now, and I didn't even know about this business, when they were younger, and I was staying at home. But I wish that if I had a wish, I wish when I was at home with my kids that I was introduced to this business, because how perfect would that be to be on maternity leave or staying at home with your kids and building it at the same time. Right. And that would have been, that's what I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember one post about being like that this business is really great for moms, especially, stay at home moms. Yeah, and it enables you to have time with your kids and time for your family. It really ticks all the boxes, as you said. And yeah, I feel like that's really good. Like that's really great and amazing too. So yeah, for those who are still afraid to take actions to make changes for your lives, and you want them, so why not? Why not right now? If not now, then when, right? We always wish that we knew this business earlier. Literally, I can like name you 5 more names that have said this in the community. Yeah, a lot of us wish that. So like, don't be the one who say it later too, because you're gonna take actions now, make changes now, so that you feel very grateful that you've joined, that you are an online business owner. Yeah.
Yep. Just do it. Just commit and just do it. Yeah.
Right. And it honestly doesn't take that much time of your day to, it requires like so little effort. I mean, compared to like other traditional business out there. So yeah, this is like the most potential model, I would say. Yeah. So right now we're reaching the end of our live stream. I want to thank Tracy and Linda so much for making your time and joining me today on this interview, and share, you guys share a lot of thoughtful things, insightful information about this online business too. So if you are watching this or you're watching the replay of this, that you want to, reach out and ask more questions about the business, don't hesitate to contact me or Tracy or Linda to watch the free webinar and start, learning about this business. I have the website down below. And right now the live stream is over. But don't forget to, look forward to more content or more live streams with, amazing or interesting content on my business page upcoming too. So thank you all for watching, and thank you Linda and Tracy for your time. Would you like to give some last words to our lovely audience here?
Just thanks for inviting us. It was good to meet you. And it just proves that this business is a global business, because we're in Canada, but opposite ends of Canada. And Kristen, you're in Illinois, and so we can, have lots in common. And thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, thanks so much. It was great.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my honor too. Thank you. So I would say bye for now, but follow us on our business pages to know more about this business. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Thank you.